Hey everybody, welcome to a Monday. I'm Peggy LaPointe from 101.9 KINK. Welcome to the PNC Live Studio. A nice busy Monday at that. So just a heads up, the band is got a tight window. So they have to be out of here at noon, so we're not gonna have time for trivia. But I will make a few announcements. First of all, if you've noticed, we have the front row seat reserved. There's a way you can get those tickets. If you, yeah. Don't brag about it though. If you follow us on Instagram, we're gonna start giving away front row seats there and also YouTube. So keep an eye on our newsletter. If you don't get that, sign up for that. And keep an eye on our Instagram page as well. Second of all, the meet and greet, they're gonna have time for a meet and greet, but no personal phones. I know, I sound really mean right now, and I apologize. Usually I warm you up with trivia and give you prizes, and you start liking me, and then I give you the rules. And then it kind of balances out, but today it's just the rules, so I apologize. Because they're on a tight schedule, first of all, we're so happy that they're here. And we want them to come back, so we're gonna make sure that they get out smoothly, right? So the meet and greet, I'll have a camera, I'll be taking photos, we'll do group. So if you come with a group, we'll take the group photos. If you come individually, we'll do individual photos, but we gotta make sure we move out. There won't be time for autographs. I know, sorry. But we're just super excited to have them here. They're gonna do a couple of songs, we're gonna have an interview, and it's gonna be a really great show. If you got a chance to hear them while they were practicing, you know you're in for a treat. Now the rules. I know, I have more rules. Feel free to take photos, take videos. You can take the PNC Live Studio at KINK. You can take PNC Live Studio and KINK. Make sure that your volume's off and your flash is off. But most of all, enjoy the show. If you brought earplugs, bring them out. And we're going to waste no more time. I'm going to bring out the band, Gogol Bordello, everyone.
Wedding or funerals? What are we doing? It's an early morning discotheque. Nothing like waking up and going straight into the maximum human potential Olympic performance. Well, let's see about that. We'll get some point. So we're gonna play 3 songs, right? And well, let's not fuck it up, you know. I'm talking to you guys. This one is called. This is from new album that we're on the road with a new record. It is called "We Mean It, Man." This song is called "Ignition." It's about lifelong friendships. You know, a very important thing in a world where everything is rapidly dissolving and decomposing. And sometimes the only fucking hard currency you got is just lifelong friends.
Disco
Thank you, Portland.
Keep it going for Gogol Bordello, everybody. We got Mike. All right, here we go. Thank you so much for making time out of your schedule. I know you've got a busy day. You've sold out show at Revolution Hall. You're on tour with, I know. Who's got tickets tonight? Nice. The new album, We Mean It Man, was out about 2 weeks ago, so you are fresh on your tour.
February 13th.
We were talking backstage, Eugene. First of all, introduce everybody in the band before we get going any further.
Sure. Happily. Here we go. Right here. Almost from here, but almost not. It's Leo Mintek from Seattle.
Nice.
Had to spill the beans, you know. Usually branded as Leo Mintek from Brooklyn, New York. Oh, you know, you do 7 years and then you're in. So, Leo is been in the band with us for 3 years, 3.5. Yeah. But part of the family for a long time.
Nice.
I produced Leo's first band, Outer National, like 20 years ago. So deep roots,
Deep roots.
deep
That was
ties.
my
Yeah.
first band.
Here we go. Yeah.
All right, and to your immediate
Not
right.
your first band? Oh, one of your first bands. Oh, you were like 12.
True.
Yeah. Yeah. So it had to be. Pedrito Erazo from Ecuador. Yeah, Ecuador, Quito, but probably from Eugene, Oregon too. Yeah. No, sorry. No, he's from Ecuador. Brooklyn, New York. Yeah, many years. Yeah. So we have a big connection here from Eastern European to Latin American musical knowledge exchange for years, and you see it in the works every time on stage. So yes, then Sergei Ryabtsov right here, born in Russia, been living in Brooklyn for 35 years. Now, been living in Ukraine and the United States for 35 years almost, right? Yeah, since 1993, for 32 years. You know, this brother is a rare kind of fugitive from an orchestra pit into the mosh pit. I don't know anybody like that, you know. I don't think there's anyone really that made that trajectory. So keep that mosh pit going, and he will be right with you. Yeah, Corey Kingston, right here. From San Diego, and grew up in punk LA and San Diego punk scene, you know. Also was introduced to us by our previous drummer, Oliver Charles. You know, same gig, same circle. Punk shows, you know, all kind of fusion bands, right? Like all the Latin, Caribbean type of music, which is very important for us because the more you listen to Gogol Bordello, you understand that it's actually drawing from all over the world, but chiefly from, you know, New York, London, Manchester, and Eastern Europe, and Caribbean and Latin American regions. That's like our giving your, you know, bake the cake instructions here almost. Erika Mancini, right here. So she's playing a broken accordion. It's only one half of it. And it's all distorted and comes out all weird and kind of funny sounding today. But it still works, you know. I think she calls it synthesizer. And because accordion is the original form of synthesizer, so it's like a one half of the original synthesizer, which is almost an accordion. Yeah. She also plays a lot of different other instruments. We a long time before Erika joined our band, we've been hearing about her, that how much we need to go and get her. And then things just aligned. We finally met at the performance, and for 3 years she's been bringing a lot of newness and a lot of awesome new vibes into the band. So Erika Mancini, here we go, New York City. With some deep roots in Argentina, Buenos Aires, of course, yeah, that's where family goes. Now, keeping it tropical here. It's brother from Minas Gerais, Brazil. It's Gil Alexandre. So, Minas Gerais is one of those like rutical parts of Brazil where people are really in touch with authentic culture, and they're savvy, but it's still very, very rutical. And you know, and I lived in Brazil for 6 years, so, you know, it's just an amazing alignment of things that, you know, now we have also Brazilian bass player to facilitate all those vitamins. Yeah, tropical vitamins. No can do without it.
Well,
Yeah.
you kind of alluded to this. You've talked about cross-pollination,
Yeah.
but mostly in reference to like the types of music that you play, but it also seems to be a reference to the origins of the music that you play, if I'm reading you correctly.
Meaning that, are you leaning into the
Well,
folklore
it was
idea?
it was kind of an open question for you.
Yeah.
What does that cross-pollination mean to you?
Cross-pollination is, well, I think in our case it happens naturally. It's not like, hey, like I was joking about baking a cake analogy. Music is not done like that. I mean, all the good music comes from subconscious, and all art comes from subconscious, as any psychiatrist or, you know, any philosopher will tell you. So it's kind of like a what's on collective hard drive, and that's, you know, if I bring in a song that I wrote and it's kind of has a maybe more or less straight beat, you know, as soon as Pedro hears it, it's gonna be like, it'll be like, people hear things differently, you know, like drastically differently.
Yeah.
So somebody's straight beat, somebody puts this syncopated beat, and then another type of line appears where it kind of takes on symphonic magic only really via like the subconscious. It's not so premeditated, you know. So it's a kind of an unmeditated process, you know.
Well, that kind of leads me to my next question, because I saw this interview that you did, and a quote really kind of stuck with me. You said, "To create what I lack seems to be my main drive, basically making that which seems to be missing from the world around me." And that's subconscious but conscious as well, right?
Yeah. Well, I think it goes for a lot of people who write music or write really any kind of art or make film or whatever it is that you essentially feel void for something that you think, you know, some revelation needs to happen. Like, why aren't people fucking getting this, you know? why are they not thinking like this? Or isn't it obvious? But it's not obvious. Those are like deep personal insights that artists go and pull out of their, you know, guttural guidance and then present everybody with it. And sometimes there can be really on the money, like in a socio-political sense, and ahead of everyone, you know. So you create what you lack to fill the void, essentially. Of course, I think so.
And there's that subconscious of creating it to fill the void, but also creating it to draw it to you in a way?
I don't know.
No.
I think it's a kind of, to a certain degree, I mean, it's like it's gonna sound strange, but it's like an artist does community service in a certain sense, you know? But he's also doing it, or she's doing it, also partly because of like, that there's a bit of narcissism involved, you know? That's why I'm saying it's kind of funny, because it's like, they're inseparable.
Yeah.
You know, you're doing it out of your own drive, but that ends up serving community. And then, you know, I mean, I think any artist knows this mechanism.
Yeah.
You know, they kind of work together, you know.
Well, I want to talk about the album a little bit. One of the songs in particular, my favorite song, "Life is Possible Again," it feels like it's got this real resilience to me, like this powerful resilience that you're drawing from. Is that kind of what you were feeling when you were writing it?
Yeah, this song comes from a very kind of a real place.
Yeah.
From my childhood, actually, where, you know, we were, Sergey, you know, all of us who were born and raised in Eastern Europe, kind of grew up with grandparents who all went to World War II, and here a lot of people too, but there it's a lot more, you know, there's a lot more people went to World War II. So, you know, bullet wounds everywhere. So a lot of times it'd be like, as a child, I would ask my grandmother, so wait, if that hole wouldn't be here and would be here, then I wouldn't be here. You know, and she'd be like, yeah, correct, that's exactly what would happen. So, and a lot of these memories of growing up with grandparents who were so all this terror and, you know, and just war is such a, you know, it's a catastrophe. And when they talked about it, they actually often talked about it that in a way that war is one thing, but after the war, that's a whole another thing that is unthinkable hardships. Just when you gave it all, there's nothing left. People come back and start rebuilding things, pulling out energy from where? Right. Like there's no more energy to give. So it's like almost a process of like, you know, like donating your bone marrow to, like, because there's no blood left. And it kind of comes from that place because, you know, I mean, of course, it's informed by the war in Ukraine. Like, Ukrainian people are yet to go through that. And, you know, and everybody else who feels like they're at the end of their rope. But that's the thing. There is a reservoir of energy. It's there. Life will be possible again, but you just got to keep it in there, in the mind that it is possible.
Yeah, I mean, that to me came out right away the first time I heard it. And that's why the word that came to me was resilience. So it was really powerful. It's a beautiful song.
Thank you.
One other question for you, and then I'll let you get back to your songs. You've been here in Portland a few times. Do you have any good Portland stories?
Yes, a lot. I mean, we've been coming here from 2002, I think, since our first tour. Like, we used to pull up and beat up van over here, and, you know, we played in Dante's. So numerously with our friends from Seattle, with Culture Shock, another band that we were kind of rolling with for a while. Mike Thrasher was our promoter here, yeah. So, you know, you get the picture. You know, it's been going for a long time. There's a lot of history here for us in Portland, and a lot of friends. The guest list is maxed out way in advance. It's it's mayhem and chaos, but it's an enjoyable kind of chaos here for us. Yeah.
Good. Well, we're so happy you made time for us. I will step away. You guys can take it over. And again, thank you. We've got Gogol Bordello, everybody.
Yeah. All right. So, since you brought it up, here is the one that's called "Life Is Possible Again."
When you think you heard it all and saw it all right through, when you think that suicide the only honest thing to do, yet you shake off your coattail and you tilt the holy grail in such an angle, such a way that life is possible again. Life is possible again. Life is possible again. And you shake out your coattails, and you tilt the whole grail. Such an angle, such a way that life is possible again. Life is possible again. Life is possible again. Life is possible again. let it in. And you shake on your coattail, and you tell the whole rail, such an angle, such a way, that life is possible again. Life is possible again. Life is possible. And you shake on your coattail, and you tell the whole rail, such an angle, such a way, that life is possible again. My life is possible again. Our life is possible again. Life is possible again. Yeah, 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 yeah. And you shake out your coattail, and you tilt the whole rail. There's such an angle, such a way, that life is possible again. Life is possible again. Again. Life is possible again. Thank you. We keep rocking or we talking? Rocking? All right, here we go. This one is a title track of the album. It's called We Mean It Man. You probably heard that phrase before. It's like burned into mind anyone who knows anything about punk rock. Comes from Sex Pistols song. But actually that wasn't the title for an album. I changed it in like the last 10 minutes basically. Sometimes you can go and do something like that. Anyway, always say what you mean and mean what you say. And that's We Mean It Man. Analyze anything, anyone that is bringing the people apart. Scrutinize anything, anyone that's bringing the people apart. Realize anything, anyone that's bringing the people apart. Everyone that was up once again. We mean it now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Revolution Hall. Give him another. Come on.
Wap-a-ba-loo-ba-ba-lap-bam-boom. Thank you.
All right, real quickly, if you want to stick around for the meet and greet, if you're down here, hold off for a little bit. We're going to work through the folks up there. If you need to go, because it's a Monday at noon, feel free to go. But if you want to stay around for a meet and greet, hang out here for a little bit. Thank you so much.
Boom.